Hey, so I know I said I wasn't going to make another video today, or I don't know if I said that, but that was kind of my theory. But I actually am getting pretty positive feedback, surprisingly. I wasn't really expecting it, but apparently people like being talked to on a one like person to camera basis or something. I don't know. But I mean, hey, it's cool. I enjoy making these videos, so if y'all like them and it's entertaining, then I'll keep it up. Anyway, so I got bored and I painted my nails. I usually go get them done, but I didn't feel like spending like the $30, and I'm still like reaping the benefits of those like awful acrylic nails that I got like 2 months ago. I'm usually pretty conservative with my nails. I usually get like a French tip or something, but I decided, like, my friend Ashley always had like acrylic nails, so I went with her one day and I was like, I want them too. Bad decision. They hurt getting put on. That sucks. They're expensive. They're expensive to maintain. Um, and like when they come off, they pretty much ruin your nails. Like my nails were about as thin as paper. You could just bend them, and it was. I hate that feeling. Like I couldn't even open up like a soda. So yeah, I decided just to paint them. So I painted them blue. Hold on. There we go. Uh, Obviously, you see why I pay money to get my nails done. The only complaint that I have is this nail file. I got this at Forever 21, like when it first opened in Chattanooga, and I visited. And I was so excited because there was this one, a blue one, and a nautical themed one. And the nautical themed one is like the reason I bought the thing. I love sailboats and anything nautical, so I bought it, and I just use a sparkly one because I can't find the like one that's my favorite. Go figure. And like it seriously looked like a Kesha concert just happened when I left. It was just glitter everywhere. On my nails, like under the nail polish, on my feet, on my clothes, everything. So I'm glad that I did it outside. Like I can't stand the way nail polish smells anyway, so I have to do it outside because I don't want my house smelling like it. But yeah, I decided on this blue color, and I really like it. I'm not used to having my nails painted like a darker color. I usually do them pink or French tip, like I said. So anyway, like I started off with, I wasn't gonna make another video, but I actually got a couple suggestions, and the first one was like it should have been really obvious. Just talk about me. Yay! I get to be a narcissist. So anyway, I'm from I'm from Chattanooga, Tennessee, and I live there like all my life. I will always consider it my hometown. Um, I miss it terribly. I honestly would move back in a heartbeat if I could, and bring my husband with me. Um, there's just so much to do. That town just it. I don't know. Like when I lived there, I would have been like, oh, it sucks. There's nothing to do. But once I moved away, I realized how good I had it there. And every time I get a chance to go back, I jump on it. I think a lot of it is the people, like all my best friends, my mom and dad, my church, like my home church. Um, Everything is there. My son was born there. Like every first you can imagine happened there. Like, when I got my driver's license and all that stuff. So it's definitely always going to be a huge part of my life, even if it fell off the face of the earth tomorrow and I could never go back. I hope that won't happen. But let's see. People I'm closest to, my mom and dad, especially my dad. I've always been a daddy's girl. Uh, like I guess I'm a cross between a girly girl and a tomboy, and my dad is definitely involved with like the sports and stuff like that. But my mom couldn't do hair, and that's where I get that from. Like I either straighten it or wear it curly or throw it up like this, and that's it. Like I can't curl it, can't do anything. And my dad would like take me to my ballet recitals and put my hair in a ballet bun for me, and it was funny because like all the other moms were like, how do you do that good? It actually looks decent. And I was like, oh. So um but I mean, like my mom and I have gotten a lot closer too. We definitely had our differences. Just we're both so headstrong and we're both so set in our own ways, I guess, and like we just clash, I guess. but like me living far away, like I talk to my mom a couple times a week now, and I never ever thought that I would like want to pick up the phone and call my mom, but now I find myself like, oh, I miss my mom and I want to go see her and stuff like that. So she's actually, you know, like our relationship's gotten a lot better. So that's one upside of living here. Then I have my five best friends in Chattanooga. There's Sandy. I met Sandy in sixth grade. We hated each other, and then we got put together for a project. We had to like talk about like a country, and we picked. I think we picked Egypt. Not sure. It might have been Greece. I don't know. So I've always had this huge fascination with Greece. Um, and then Amber, I also met her in sixth grade. We actually bonded over, like, we were at lunch one day and we were in the same homeroom, and, like, the Tom Green song, the Bum Bum song, had just come out. And for some reason, like, I was the new kid at this school. I was, like, obsessed with the song. I came from, like, a, like, stupid little private school that, you know, I'd never would have listened to something like that. But I watched it on, like, TRL or something, and I was just like sitting at the table, not even thinking about it. And I was like, oh, my bum is on my lips. And she's like, what? You watch Tom Green? And I was like, you watch Tom Green? So that's pretty much how we became friends. And we've been like this, like, ever since. Like, you know, she's pretty much my sister, and I lived with her for a while. And, you know, we got in the little sister fights, but it brought us closer together, I think, honestly. Um, then there's Nick. He is like seriously like the guy version of me. I met him my senior year, and he was actually my ex's best friend at the time. Uh, and then we hated my ex, and then we were just like together, like attached to the hip. And my ex thought that like there was something going on, but there wasn't. It was just, you know, like he's me, and whatever. But you know, I love him to death too. And then there is Sarah, and Sarah and I worked at the Limited Two together. We were seniors, and then we went to UTC together, and she rushed KIO, I rushed 80 Pi. Yeah. Uh, and then, you know, we've just kind of clicked. Like, we have the craziest times. I'm not a crazy person at all. I'm usually pretty laid back and chill. But when I get with this girl, like, we feed off each other, especially if we drink. We're like, like, we almost got kicked out of Fox and Hound one time because we were like knocking over bar stools and just taking pool sticks out to the bathroom and like just running through the whole restaurant with them and just being stupid. And I mean, we weren't old enough to drink anyway, but we were, so whatever. Um, and then there's Julia, and I actually worked with her last year at this place called Dixie Home Crafters. Okay, I love the people, but that place has got to go. It's ridiculous. But Yulia is Russian, and she and I just like we have a really similar sense of humor, and I think that makes us click so well. You know, like she and I can just talk for hours and hours about nothing, and oh, it's making me miss everybody. But yeah, so that's that. And then of course my husband, Justin Kyle, over there. He's asleep now, and it's all of 9:15. Um, but he and I met doing theater, and I didn't like him at first. Like I wanted nothing to do with him, and I think he felt the same way. Like I thought he was just an arrogant, you know what. And like he came over to my apartment one night with actually my ex, and that's when we started like just talking like as friends. And I was like, you know, the stuff people said about him isn't true. Like he's actually a really cool person. Anyway, so my ex and I broke up, and he and I got together, and we got married in February of 2010. So just a little over a year. Um, and then he joined the army. Like he enlisted, I think, a week after we got married. Actually, he went to basic here, went to AIT here, and now we're stationed here. So we live in Oklahoma now. I think that if I didn't have my church and like the one really good friend that I have here, I would literally just go insane. Like it's ridiculous how boring it is here. Ugh, something like crawled in my mouth. Uh, but my church is great. Like I look forward to going every Wednesday, Sunday, whenever I can get a chance to. There's tons of parks and stuff, but it's like 130 degrees, so it's not gonna happen. But I mean, let's see. And then she told me just to talk about myself. Well, I don't really know what to talk about. I mean, I'm really tall. I know that's really interesting, right? I'm 5'9", and I used to hate being tall, but it's whatever. It's not something I can change, and it gives me character. Like I think it goes with me well. Um, I'm really laid back. Like I kind of just go with the flow most of the time, and I'm content just hanging out at someone's house and eating, watching TV, talking, whatever. Um, I definitely have like a clothes addiction. The one job I had here, I worked at the Buckle, and I'd never shopped there before. And like part of the reason I wanted to work there is because like when I just walked in, I was gonna get some jeans, and they recruited me, and I was just like, okay, like I was like, well, I don't really shop here that much, so yeah, well, then I worked there and I realized that they actually do have really cute stuff. So that's where like all my clothes are from now. But yeah, I definitely did not profit at all working there. Um I don't really have like a favorite color or anything. I just like colors. Like I love bright colors. I'd wear them every day if I could. Like especially it's not like bright purple, but it's not like a deep purple either. It's like a bold purple, but it's really bright and like out there. That's probably my favorite color, especially in the fall. Like it reminds me of fall for some reason. Um, also I love peacocks, and I love owls, and I love whales. Like not the actual physical animals, but like just like little house decorations and clothes and stuff like that. Like I just kind of migrate towards anything with those things on them. It's really weird. Like I guess everyone has their thing though. Um, I'm a total fast food junkie, which is why this whole vegetarian thing is going to be really good for me. Like seriously, Taco Bell and we have a love-hate relationship with each other because I love it, but then I eat it and then I'm like, I feel like a cow. I need to stop this. And music wise, I really like anything. My favorite right now is Miranda Lambert just because I like her music. I just like the style. I like the harmonies that she uses and all the stuff like that. Let's see, what else do y'all want to know about me? I, I really don't know. Trying to think here. Let's see. Oh, I forgot to mention back to my whole like favorite people or whatever. Of course, my son. I mean, that was kind of a given. That's why I didn't say anything. But also my sister-in-law Jamie is amazing. I'm actually closer to her than I am like the whole rest of my husband's family. I guess just because like they're not really used to having girls around, I guess. And then like Jamie got married to my brother-in-law, and then I got married to just JK, whatever. And now I guess that just gave us a bond, and our dads are both engineers, and like I love her to death. Like I talk to her more than my husband, honestly. And she has two kids too, so Gavin loves them. But anyway, I really can't think of anything else. I mean, ask me a question if you want. If you're wondering why I'm like bundled up when it's like 100 degrees outside, actually my thermometer says it's only 79 right now. I don't believe that, but in the house it's definitely like 50. So got my hoodie, got my blankie, like a little old lady, just chilling, making a video, watching TV. Right now I'm watching that 70s show, which I don't really like, but I don't really pay attention to it. It's just background noise because I'm probably not gonna go to bed for a while. So anyway, I think I'm gonna make one more video after this because I had another suggestion and I want to get it done tonight. because the thing